Hello everyone, welcome once again. This is Pankaj with you with my call sign IND7384 for Vaccine and IBAO, and right now I am going to do a flight from Phoenix to Las Vegas. Yeah, I'm going to gamble there and party and yeah. So just going to fly to uh, Las Vegas, KLS, and a short flight, not a long flight, and time duration will be 55 minutes, and yeah, from here, just short distance. Okay, so uh, first of all, before spawning in, I need to check where I have to spawn and all that. So I will check for that, and first thing first, I will check for the condition. Okay, 000 knots and calm, 360 degrees, 0 knots, and everything is calm. That's fine. Altimeter 3011. So I got the information, and let me check where I have to spawning, and for that I will check here, and I think I am going to take off from runway 25, right? Or no, 26 will be for arrivals, 26 and 28, and so 25. Okay, so 25, right? And so that I have to spawn in somewhere in these gates, or that is C6, that is small, that's small, I guess so. C or C5, somewhere there within the C, and if I check out, select, and let me check C with the C. What gate is available? Medium, no medium. Here it is, C and D. Yeah, here it is, B27. But B27, where it is? B27 is far, I guess so. B27, it says, is a medium gate, and B27 is so far. So let me take runway 26 to take off. Okay, B27 and CR and B13 and take off. Right. So let me take B27. Here it is, medium gate, runway 26, and the taxiways will be CR, B13, CR and B13. So here C, and here if I scroll down R and B13, CR, B13 not connecting. Why? Okay, it is not interacting, but anyway, not connected the taxiways. I'm not sure why it says so. Either I have to go to CB, B13. Okay. C, then C10, B13. Okay. C and then C10 and then B and B13. Okay, fine. it is not asking C, so it is again the same thing. So CRN13, B13, CRN B13. Okay, so I am taking off, getting pushed back, CR and B30. Good. So spawning in at B27 at KLX. First of all, let me set this. Clear. KLX B27. Please B27. Very irregular what? KLA, oh, what I said, typed KPSX instead of KPJ, I typed KLX. I was confused why it is not showing B27. Here it is, and that's it. Phoenix B27. And I will respond in letter with that, and that's clear sky and everything is set. So here we go. So guys, this is going to be a complete flight, and hello Fabiano, and this is a full-fledged show. Means I am going to use everything I have. Yes, I guess so, and I hope it will work. So the way I am going to do it, and I am live on both, on YouTube and as well as on Facebook. And let's see, I am spawning in, and it will be from cold and dark, doing all the things. Okay, here it is, and right now I spawn in with aviation, but I'm going to select my aircraft after I change it. Let me select, because too many clicks may mess my where it is, yeah, it too many clicks messes my FSX. So to avoid the heavy load, I just spawn in like that first, to irrigations, and then doing the things. So here it is started, and FS Copilot, and now let me select my aircraft, Boeing 737-800 SpiceJet livery. And I hope you are going to enjoy the show. And please, if interested, if any of you want to do the flight with me, you will be shown in the video. You can spawn it at KPHX and do the flight. This is a short flight. You can also join me and do the flight along with me. And yes, I will take 25 minutes almost time, so you have time, still you have time to do the flight along with me if anyone want to join me. And his plane also will be shown in this live stream. I'll try to get his plane also at the same time. So I'm going to do it from cold and dark state, from the very beginning and everything. Just join me if anyone want to join. Welcome to join me for this flight. And what I'm going to use is that I'm going to use sky vector. Okay, here it is, and these are my waypoints. I will copy this, and I will be requiring 11,317 lbs of fuel, whereas the cruising total traveling time will be 55 minutes, and fuel reserve 1 hour 15 minutes fuel on board. So here we are. I hope my GSX may work here. Okay, my sound, I can't hear my sound. Okay. So guys, here we are, and now I need to start few of my add-ons and instruments. If I go to instruments, yeah, here it is, that one I want to use. Wait. View instruments, and where it is, main panel, and come up. Yeah. Fine. So guys, here it is, everything fine till now, and let me get to the water condition now. So guys, here we are. I will be having my first officer with me along with, and that way. Okay. Fine. So the full flash show, and let me connect to the wet thing, and let me go to the, first of all, let me go to the cold and dark state. Here, load state, cold and dark. And let me connect to vaccine, and here let me set up my weather. So I am using Opus FSI for my weather, and I have to reset it and process a flight plan. So I am at KPSX, and these are my waypoints, and KLS, going to KLS, process the flight plan, and here it goes, and done. And I will be cruising, my cruising altitude will be 26,000 feet, I guess. So I can't go beyond that because of that the route limitations, and yeah, perhaps I have mentioned here 26,000 feet. Yeah, flight level 260. Here we go. Here I select it, KPHX to KLS, and update weather. So it will be downloading the weather grid, and for the route, here it is, and here it will update the weather. So here it is downloading the grip and grip data for the route, and till then let me do some safety checks first. First thing first, I will check for the all circuit breakers are in. Let me bring it here, and which are circuit breakers are in, parking brake is set, which is not. Let me set up parking brakes. I will check for the all the switches are off. Here it is fine, here it is fine, and if I check here, all the switches are fine here, off, yes. And on this side, if I check, position light is not off, and here these switches are not off, these are not off, and rest are okay. So now all the switches are off and we are good to go. So let's start, and I need to do few more things, bring up my this, and yeah, I will set some instructions for my departure. So that's okay, I will take up flight 5, and that's okay. Departure ID, and that's okay. Concerns, yes, concerns. I terrain and weather and terrain, and that's done. And this is going to be a full flash show, as the airliners do, and here we start. So guys, 25 minutes. If anyone wants to join me, once again join me and enjoy a flight with me. Very short flight, not a long flight, as you can see. So here we start. Anyone around? No one has joined yet. The base is empty. Might be. Let me check here. Yeah, 1, 2. I'm not sure if they are optimized. No, that is a traffic. No one has joined, and I'm alone. Okay. That is virtual. They were the virtual aircrafts. Anyway, so let me check the traffics. There are few traffics from the virtual that, and okay. Let me submit a flight plan here. Bring up the flight plan. I'm at KPHX. Going to KLS. My waypoints. Alternate is none. FL260. And current time is, current time is 20. Okay, here grip has been downloaded, and let me close it for right now. I will open it later. And current time is 51 hours plus 20. I will say 21 hours, 10 hours. Okay, let me take 10 hours, 10. Here 2110 hours, and 2110 hours, and here 0055 minutes of fuel, and here 0200 fuel. 1 hour, 2 hour. Okay, that's fine. And 02 hours, 200 hours fuel on board, and let me send it to the tower. And here we go, guys, and here we start now our that, and before that let me start for the catering services. I hope it will work. Yes, it is working. So first thing first, let me request for the refueling, and let me request for the catering services. Okay, here it is from Frontier, American Airlines, Southwest, US Airways. Okay, let me take US Airways for that, and let me bring for request for the catering services. After that, here it is, and that will be governed by let me govern it from Southwest, and here it is. So guys, as it says, fuel tank is on the way. Perhaps there it is coming. I saw on the track here, there, and here the things are coming up. And now let's start. So I have the first officer with me, my co-pilot with me, and who will perform the things for me, along with 32-bit for life. If only explain would hurry up. Okay. Okay, Michael. Okay, so here we go.
Okay, let's get this show on the road.
Let's go down, show on the road, and here jetway came and door is opening. Jetway is connected to our gate, and my first officer, I'm waiting for my first officer to turn on the battery. There he will turn on the battery, and here it is, battery turned on. And let me turn on the emergency light on. No smoking signs on. Here it is, and nav light on, and let me first of all check the fuel, oxygen test pass, and let me start the AC generator. And here it is asking for me to set a fueling system for my that, and he did the APO generator fire test, and
I'm up for the walk around.
Okay, go ahead. And here I set 13,100 something, what it is, 11,317, 11,300, come on, 11310, and let me set it from here, aircraft, and I have to go for a fueling, and here change fuel, and that's it, 1311, and check, because it will keep bugging me, and that's set. And let me, as my parking brakes are set, so let me remove the chokes, and that's done. And here let me turn on the APU generator now. APU generator start it. APU generator is started, and he does that, and Windows is on. He will do that, no problem. Reservation fans on. Windows is on. That goes on, that's on. Windows is on, and let me do the test. Voice cockpit, voice recorder test pass, and elevation. I am going to fly using altitude of 2600. Let me set 2600 here, and elevation of the destination airport is 2180, so 2200. Okay, 2200. I have to set it 2200 here. 2200, 2100, 2180. So I am taking it. Okay, and that's done. And let me test the instrument overheating test. Test pass, and let me go to the overheat button the other way. Okay, like this, and that test pass, and here let me set that flight recorder test pass. Let me test the flaps. Let me bring it out. Let me close it for right now. Okay, let me set IRS nav until then. Let me test flaps test pass, RS22 nav, and yeah, number on. Oh, come on, stop bugging me. Okay, let me reset. It is keeping on bugging me, so reset it, and let me start with catering services instead of wait for the because it is always keeping on bugging me. So catering services, let's start with catering services, and here it is. So US Airways. Okay, I'm taking US Airways, and so we are number on. Anything else here for right now? No, fuel pump should be on before turning on that, and that's okay. That's okay, fine for right now. It's okay till now, and let us leave it, and let me get back to the cockpit mode. Okay, here, and I will do a few more tests here. First of all, FMC test. FMC test 1, FMC test 2, pass, and advisors, all lights on.
Hi, the security and safety checks are all done. Are we good to start boarding?
Yes, please. No. Yes, please.
Okay.
And all lights on, and here back, and landing at test, light dim, test pass, and radio test. Okay, let me turn on the VOR on. Oh, come on. And on this side also VOR on, and on this side steering, position, data, airport, waypoints, and star, whereas here traffic.
Okay, I'm back from the walk around. Everything looks good.
Okay, thanks. And weather radar, waypoint, airport, and position, that I will try to see here on this side. And further now let me do a radio test. Okay, it is asking me to open the doors for catering services, and doors are not open yet. Doors open, and let me do the radio test. Here radio test 1, that will turn with yellow and some pass. Radio test 1 pass, and radio test 2, that will go yellow and then some pass. Here I click on here, yellow and compass. Here it has to pass, and let me set 122 decimal 8000 122 decimal 800 unicorn as no active tower there, and let me and I done the weather briefing, and now let me set up the FMC and we go here and step around. So here I am at KPHX and B27. I hope it will take B27. No, not in database, so I will take this position and set it here. That line, route, KPHX, I am going to KLS, and let me do the ground proximity one test till then, and next waypoint DRK,
wind shear, wind shear, wind shear, terrain, pull up,
and V105 Airways V105, and then PRFUM activate and execute. If I check for distance 234 nautical miles, that's fine, and let me do the weather briefing now. Here let me tilt above, and let's check it on, and weather and terrain, and test.
Monitor radar display. Go around. Wind shear ahead. Wind shear ahead.
And
wind shear ahead.
Seems to be done. Let me turn off all the news, and payload is empty, yeah, and fuel is good. And now let me start my FS passengers from here. Let me set up my FS passengers. And that's done. Passengers loaded, and set destination. I'm going to KLS, and 1 hour. 55 minutes plus 10 minutes for taxing and everything. 1 hour 10 minutes. 1 hour 5 minutes. Let me take 1 hour 5 minutes for hold the operation, flight operation, and set
destination set. Destination set.
Real load time 10 minutes.
Engine instrument check.
And here passenger will start boarding now. And let me here, and let me do the departure thing now. Let me turn on the hydraulics on, and let me do a T-cast, and till then there is still a T-cast test going on, and till then check for the departure. So I am taking off towards north, and if I check departure towards north, and the closest will be Chile, and if I take Chile, it is taking Hobbs. Okay, so Chile, and I will take Chile. I am taking off towards north from 26 right to 6, and Chile 4, and Hobbs, it will come on the way, so I will leave it as it is, execute, and that's how I'm going to take off, and then like that, activate. Okay, good. That's how I will be going to depart. From here I will directly connect to Hop, and then go. So that's my departure, how I'm going to depart. So I'm like that. So I set, let me set the departure now. Departure runway 26, and Chile 4, and I'm not taking that route, and going to route. And if I go here and Chile, let me go to the legs, and let me find out Hop. Yeah, here it is. And instead of that, DRP I will correct here, and that's that here, and 233 nautical, and that's fine. So that is done. My flight plan has been done, and let me put up weather now here. My cruising altitude is 2600, so let me take a weather report here, and upper to, yeah, upper, let me take upper. Here I will take FL 200, and 23117, 231/17, and 240 FL 240, uh, 241/33, 241/33, and FL 180. Let's take 180, because after that will be too high, and so let me take that. So FL 180 if I take, and if I go here and check for the lower one, and 180 is 212 212/14, and that's done. So cruising I will take like from 86 point that's 7. So let me set that cruise wind from 8,000 from here 144 slash 8. Okay, 141 slash 8. I have to remember that. No problem. I will close it. 141 slash 8. I will remember it, and I will like to do that. Zero fuel weight I will set like that, and 2.7 in reserve, why, because 5, and here if I check for 14 degree, like I said, 40 FL 260, 14 degree temperature, and that's okay. I'm not going to mention that crude width, it will take out of the I'm going to ignore that because if I mention that, it will bring my that lower. So that's it, and one limit, and that we are done, and center of gravity, if I check that, and that's fine. So that's done, and V1, VR, and V2. So that is done, and furthermore here, okay, what I have to do, request boarding, here it is done. So request boarding, and I have to do more tests here for install warning test. Yeah, install warning test. 2 over speed test. And that's it. And let me run the departure brief.
Are you ready for the departure brief?
Go ahead.
Okay, it's going to be a standard pushback and start off from the gate. Taxi route will be assigned by ATC. It'll be a left seat takeoff, using rated thrust, planning a Flaps 5 takeoff. Anti-ice will be off. In the event of a malfunction prior to V1, I will either call reject or continue. Standard low-speed reject procedures below 80 knots. Between 80 knots and V1, I will only conduct a high-speed reject in the case of an engine fire or failure, predictive wind shear warning, or if there's any condition that makes the aircraft unable or unsafe to take into the air. I will simultaneously close the thrust levers, disconnect the auto throttle, apply maximum manual braking or verify the operation of the RTO auto brake, apply maximum reverse thrust, verifying the extension of the speed brake and bring the aircraft to a complete stop and set the parking brake. We will then run the appropriate checklist and evaluate our options. If you can monitor my actions and make the standard reject takeoff calls, including any abnormalities that you observe before advising ATC. From V1, or if the call is to continue, I will continue the takeoff as per standard company procedures. We will climb to the minimum sector altitude and track clear of local terrain. We are under our maximum landing weight, so we are okay to make an immediate return. All going well. The departure routing will be via the ATC assigned SID, applying all published speed and altitude restrictions. No noise abatement procedures required. The local terrain and current weather poses a threat. We will treat all ground proximity warning system terrain alerts as genuine and won't rush any procedures today. Any questions, comments, or concerns?
No questions.
Departure brief complete.
Watch out for your leg, please. Verify takeoff speeds.
Welcome aboard our flight today. In preparation for departure, please ensure your seatbelts are fastened, train cables are unlocked, carry-on items
seems to be good. And let's start with the pre-flight checklist, and here let me go back.
Backpack, briefcase, laptop computers, nothing in your lap, nothing hidden behind joys, all items placed secretly in front of you.
Pre-flight checklist, please.
Make sure that they are
Pre-flight checklist. Oxygen.
Tested 100%.
Tested 100%. Navigation transfer and display switches. Normal, auto. Window heat, on. Pressurization mode selector, auto. Flight instruments,
Altimeter 3009 set.
checked. Parking brake.
Set.
Engine start levers.
Cut off.
Pre-flight checklist complete.
Captain, the cabin is secure. All passengers are aboard.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the captain and crew, welcome aboard this flight. We hope you enjoy flying with us today. Before takeoff, we encourage you to watch our cabin crew display the safety features of this aircraft.
V1. Verified. Verified.
Ladies and gentlemen, please pay attention to the cabin crew while we display the safety features and procedures of this aircraft in case of an emergency. In an emergency, please remain in your seat with your seat belts fastened. In case of a drop in cabin pressure, oxygen masks will apply from the panels overhead. Pull the oxygen mask towards you and place over your head.
146.
The mask can be tightened by pulling on the straps at the front of the mask. The bag may not inflate even though oxygen is flowing. If there is smoke in the cabin, walkway emergency lighting will display to the exits, which are located here and here. In case of an extreme emergency landing, you will be instructed to sit into the brace position, which is executed by placing your head between your knees with your hands over your head. We would also like to remind you that all electronic devices should be turned off for takeoff, and that mobile phones must not be used for the duration of the flight. We thank you for your attention during this brief presentation.
Done. Anything else? Anti-glare lights on. Fuel pumps on. Anything else? No. I hope that I'm not forgetting anything. No. No, I have my 5,000 with me. If I forget anything, then he will assist me. So let me turn on the control on, and everything is correct. And here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck, on behalf of the flight crew and staff, we want to welcome you aboard the aircraft and thank you for choosing us for your flight and travel carrier. If there's anything that we can do to make your flight more enjoyable, please ask the cabin crew. Thank you.
Before I start, checklist to the line.
Before start checklist to the line. Fuel 1.2 thousand pounds. Pumps on. Passenger signs on. Windows.
Locked on the left.
Locked on the right. MCP.
Hey guys, all passengers are on board. Are we clear to close?
Yes, please. V2 150. Heading 260. Altitude 6000. Altitude 6000. Set and check.
Takeoff speeds.
V1 135. VR 137. V2 146.
Checked. CDU pre-flight.
Completed.
Completed. Rudder and aileron trim.
3 and 0.
Taxi and takeoff briefing.
Completed.
Before start checklist completed to the line.
Below the line.
Flight deck door closed and locked. Anti-collision light on. Before start checklist complete.
Cabin crew, room slides.
So engine start procedure. Start sequence is 2, then 1.
Check.
I am ready for pushback and engine start, and we are going to depart now, and let me call for the pushback, and the pushback will be, if I check here, come on, okay, So if I check here, the pushback will be nose left, tail right. Okay, nose left, tail right. That's my position, and I will bring up from runway 26. So nose left, nose right, tail left. No, I need to reset the position. It is not giving me the both side. Nose right, tail left. Nose right and tail left. No, nose left and tail right. So I will set up the position. Start caching. Set it. Set. And customize this parking. Customizing parking, gate medium, and here, oh okay, both side, and yeah, why not both side, and that's okay, and apply. Okay, now let me call for the pushback. Here it is. Airways. What's wrong? Why is it not coming up? Something is wrong. It is not coming. What's wrong? Wow. Sometimes it mess. No problem. Okay. That's okay. Let me prepare for pushback and okay, nose left, tail right. Yes, and here we go. Finally, we are ready for pushback.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Let me bring it down here.
Locking gear.
Now we are ready for push back and engine start, and start number 2.
Starting 2.
And here he will start, and I will turn on that. Here pressure started increasing.
Oil pressure.
Check. And when it counts 26, 25, I will turn on the valve. And here we go.
Departure check completed. Line has been inserted. Release parking brakes. Commencing push. All engines clear.
Starter
Start that wheel.
Start number 1.
Starting 1.
We now request your full attention as the flight attendants demonstrate the safety features of this aircraft. When the seatbelt sign illuminates, you must fasten your seatbelt. Insert the flat metal clip to the buckle and pull on the loosen strap and tighten it up.
Oil pressure.
To release your seatbelt,
Check.
lift the upper portion of the buckle. We suggest that you keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the flight as we may experience turbulence.
On 25,
There are several
I will start.
emergency exits on this aircraft, 2 forward, 2 aft, and 2 over each wing. Please take a moment to locate the exit nearest you. In some cases, the exit may be behind you. If we need to evacuate the aircraft, floor level lighting will guide you towards the exit. Doors can be opened by moving the handle in the direction of the arrow. Each door is equipped with an inflatable slide, which may also be attached and used as a life raft. Oxygen and air pressures are always being monitored. In the event of a decompression, an oxygen mask will automatically appear in front of you. To start the flow of oxygen, pull the mask towards you. Place it firmly over your nose and mouth and secure the elastic band behind your head and breathe normally. Although the bag does not inflate, oxygen is
Starter
forced to
cut.
vent. If you are traveling with a child or someone who requires assistance, secure your mask on first and then assist that
Flaps
other
5.
person. Keep your mask on until an uniformed crew member advises you to remove it. In the event of an emergency, please assume the bracing position. Lean forward with your hands on top of your head and your elbows against your sides. Ensure your feet are flat on the floor. A life vest is located in a pouch under your seat or between the armrests. When instructed to
Set
dismount,
parking
open the
brake.
plastic pouch and remove the vest.
Set.
Flip it over your head. Press the strap around your waist and adjust it to the front. To inflate the vest, pull firmly on the red cord only when leaving the aircraft. If you need to refill the vest, blow into the mouthpiece. Use the whistle and light to attract attention. Also, your seat bottom cushion can be used as a flotation device. Pull the cushion from the seat, slip your arms to the straps, and hug the cushion to your chest. We remind you that this is a non-smoking flight.
Unlocking gear.
Everyone disabling or destroying the smoke detectors located in the lavatories is prohibited by law. You will find this and all other
Tow
safety
truck
information
disconnected.
are located in the
Line has been removed.
We strongly suggest you read it before takeoff. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask one of our crew members. We wish you all an enjoyable flight.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
Before taxi checklist.
Before taxi checklist. Generators. On. Row 8 on. Anti-ice. Off. Isolation valve. Auto. Engine start switches. Continuous. Recall. Checked. Auto brake. RTO. Engine start levers.
Idle, detent. Idle, detent. Idle, detent. Set and check.
Flight controls.
Set and check.
Dispatch clearance.
Checked.
Checked. Before taxi checklist complete.
Clear left.
Clear right.
And we are ready to taxi. Before takeoff checklist.
Before takeoff checklist. Flaps.
Flaps 5, green lights.
Stabilizer trim.
Trim 5.35 units. Trim 5.3 units. Set and check.
Before takeoff checklist complete.
Hello, flight deck.
Hi, it's Andy at L1. How can I help you?
Hi, could you bring us some water, please?
Okay, I'll bring the drinks up in a minute.
Approaching 2-6.
Before takeoff procedure.
The cabin is secure. Check.
Before takeoff procedure.
Hey guys, here are the drinks.
Ready to go.
Thanks, let me know if you need anything. You're welcome.
On runway 26.
Set takeoff thrust.
Check. 80 knots.
Check.
V1.
V1.
Rotate.
Rotate.
V2.
Positive climb.
Gear up. Gear up.
Feet.
Flaps 1.
Speed checked. Flaps 1.
Flaps up.
Speed checked. Flaps up.
After takeoff checklist.
After takeoff checklist. Engine bleeds. On. Packs. Auto. Landing gear. Up and off. Flaps. Up. No lights. After takeoff checklist complete.
Hang.
Happy to release the cabin crew?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now serving drinks. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now serving sandwiches. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now safe to use your portable electronic devices. Please remember that mobile phones must remain switched off for the duration of the flight.
Passing 10,000 feet, Captain.
So we have taken off and we are now climbing to cruising altitude now, and so far so good. I don't think that there is anything wrong. Everything is very fine, and yep. So I have my first officer with me to assist me, as you can see, and he's doing good till now, and
Okay to release the cabin?
yes, please. Yes, please.
Okay.
Hello, flight deck.
Hi, it's Andy at L1. How can I help you?
Hi, could you bring us a couple crew meals, please?
Okay, I'll bring them up in a minute.
Oh, what it is? I have not set it on. I turned on. I'm not sure why it. Anyway.
Hi guys, here are the crew meals you asked for. Enjoy.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Hello, flight deck.
Hi, it's Andy at L1. How can I help you?
Hi, could you bring us some water, please?
Okay, I'll bring the drinks up in a minute.
Reaching transition altitude, Captain.
Transition
That is standard.
checked.
That is standard.
Standard descent. Passing flight level 188. Now. $1,000 level.
Hey guys, here are the drinks.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Yo, that's cool, right? Completed total fun. And
Check.
let it
Check.
Chile and let the type take to about now. We state, yeah, hop, and let me check for a distance 200 full nautical miles left. I'm not sure where I have gone up to. Oh, I have gone straight there, and Hobbs.
Checked.
I forgot to clear the vectors at that time. I didn't check notice that. So
Checked.
I didn't notice the vectors, and
Checked.
it will keep checking, saying check, and all that. And let me check. Here, start a move.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have just started the in-flight movie displayed on the screens at the front of the cabin. You will find a set of headphones in the seat pocket in front of you.
If anyone
and you
knows
can
that
adjust the
why does
language and
it
volume
comes
on the
like that,
controls in your armrest.
I'm not sure why it comes like that. Oh. Please turn off the weather.
1,000 level.
Oh, he turned off the weather. It will be okay. Weather on, and yeah, point here, so no problem. Waypoints are on and airport is completely turned off. Airport on, okay. And anything else? No, position is on. Yeah.
The captain has turned off the seatbelt signs. You may now take off your seatbelt. We encourage you
And
to
so
remain
guys,
seated with your seatbelt fastened at all times.
now for right now nothing to do, and just back and relax and enjoy the flight, like seeing around and all that. Wow, what a flight and all that. and you can see the terrains down below outside. Hills of the Phoenix, and we are perhaps suppose yeah, we are heading passing the terrain of the border of the of Phoenix, and just a moment, just a moment. I'm sorry for that. Actually, my wife is too sick, and so guys, any comment from you guys? I hope you are enjoying the flight. And now, for right now, I have nothing much more to do other than sitting like that and keeping going on, like watching and all that. I am sorry for that. I have to say, but I hope you guys are enjoying the flight, and nothing much here though, other than sitting and watching around, and then I have to do the preparation for descent and approaches. I know it is gonna be a long video, but we can't help it. I unnecessarily go through so far instead, and soon we are going to do a drop of descent, as it is only how many nautical miles left. So 160 nautical miles left, and we will be doing the top of descent soon. And so for that, let me do the approach briefings. So regarding approaches, let me check. Let me clear it here, clear, and okay, and let me check. If I check here for KPSX, KLS, and KLS emitters. Here it shows variable, wind is variable, okay, and 2200 feet as it says. So if I check here, 22 feet 100, and what it says, same, and altimeter is 3019, and what it says 3019, same. Report created at on 8th 2056 Zulu hours, and what it says on 8 2056 Zulu hours. Okay, fine, it is the same as well. Okay, so we have to check for the 3019 as let me set 3019, we can set it here, and what I do, yeah, I will do the briefing. So I have to check for the available runways. Runway 8 right is there, and there must be 8 left. Eight right and 8 left, and 26 right and 26 left, okay, and 1 right 1 left. So as I will be coming from east, right, so of course it will be 26 right. So arrivals, and coming from stars, let me check available runways, 26 right and 26 left, okay, and let me check briefings coming from east, arriving from east here, and if I check that top of descent, and if I check for south, caddy, okay, and perfume caddy, T-Sim, yeah, I can take Tyson 5 and to Pino, and from there, okay, Tyson 5 to Pino, 26 right, coming from south, Tyson 5, activate, that's good, and then diet in. Approaches, select approaches, ILS approach 26 right, crow east, if I check, no crow, just in. So select approach, ILS right, and south west. If I check that southwest and click OK, so no, let me take that in. So I'll right, and so that will be fine, I guess so. Type in and here, and then here Prino, and that in activate, and that seems to be much better. And that is miss approach going around and like that. So distance is 200 and 1103. Fine. Till then I can serve one food also at the same time.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are starting to serve hot food. Please extend your tray table and return your seats to the upright position.
170 nautical miles left, and let me do a briefing. Arrival runway 26, ILS 26 right. And 55, and nothing else. Execute, and let me do the approach now. So approach briefing, ILS approach, and lead on. So final approach, fixed altitude. So final approach fixed altitude will be, wait a moment, Hako 5400, and barrow is 200, that is this right, and missed approach altitude is 6000. And here that's okay, and here mention weather terrain, and
Are you ready for the approach brief?
Okay.
The arrival routing will be via the ATC assigned star, complying with all published speed and altitude restrictions. For an ILS approach, planning a flaps 30 landing. Final approach fixed altitude is 5400 feet. Decision altitude is 200 feet. Missed approach altitude is 6000 feet. Taxi route in will be as assigned by ATC. We'll be arriving at a gate. We'll use the APU, but please delay the start until my command as we have a long taxi in. Descent speeds and navigation radios are set. Airport NOTAMs have been reviewed. Any questions, comments, or concerns?
No questions.
Approach brief complete.
So
Hello, flight deck.
Hi, it's Andy at L1. How can I help you?
Hi. Just to let you know, we'll be starting our descent shortly.
Thanks for the update.
I don't know how you remember what all
Descent
the knobs
checklist,
and
please.
switches do, Captain.
Descent checklist. Pressurization. Landing altitude is 220 feet. Recall checked. Auto brake off. Landing data.
VRAF 136, minimum 5400 feet. Set and check.
Approach briefing.
Completed.
Descent checklist complete.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck, we'll begin our descent to your destination here in just a moment. On behalf of the flight crew and staff, I wanted to thank you for flying with us today, and I hope that you choose us for all your flying needs in the future. Thank you.
So let me set till below. And
Check.
start descending now. Check for the
Cabin crew, prepare for landing.
110.30. Done. 259.
Passing transition altitude, Captain.
Altimeters. Approach checklist. Approach checklist.
Altimeters.
3019er. Altimeter 3019er. Altimeter 3019er.
1011.
Altimeter 3019er set.
3019 set. Approach checklist complete. Is secure.
Check. So we are on the almost close to the destination, and we are going to land now. Just reaching there, and I am just 55 nautical miles away from the destination. And my passengers are a lot of turbulence and around, so passengers are getting scared. That is at that's the 240.
1011.
Check. Approach moving 138.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we start our descent, please make sure your seat backs and tray tables are in their upright positions. Make sure your seatbelt is
Descending
securely
below
fastened.
10,000
All
feet,
carry-on
Captain.
luggage is stowed underneath the seat in front of you or to overhead bin.
Then
Turn
hand
off all
feet
electronic devices
and
until we are safely parked at the gate. Thank you.
on. RTD missile. That is our natural right left. Okay. Flaps 1. Flaps 1.
Speed checked.
Flaps 2.
Speed checked. Flaps 1. Flaps 2.
Flaps 5.
Speed checked. Flaps 5.
Flaps 10.
Speed checked. Flaps 10.
I am little late.
Checked. Localizer alive.
Check.
Glide slope alive.
Check.
Speed checked. Flaps 15.
Check. Flaps 25. Flaps 30. Flaps 30. Gear down.
Gear down.
Flaps full.
Speed checked. Final approach fix. Height checked. Missed approach altitude is not set. Flaps 1.
Flaps full.
Speed checked. Flaps 1.
Flaps 40.
Speed checked.
Approach checklist, please. Approach checklist. Landing checklist.
Landing checklist. Engine start switches. Flaps 40.
Continuous.
Checked.
Continuous.
checked.
Set and check. Set and check.
Speed brake.
On.
Landing gear.
Down.
Flaps.
Flash 40. Green lights.
Landing checklist complete. Radio altimeter
2500.
Check.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to land. Please remain seated until we have stopped.
Too high, too high.
Not stable.
Approaching 25 right.
Five hundred.
500 feet.
400. 300. Approaching minimums. 200. Minimums. 100.
Sink rate.
100. 50. 40. 10. 20.
Speed brake not up. Reverser's normal.
Reverse throttle set.
Brake disarmed.
Knots. 60 knots.
60 knots.
Please remain seated until the aircraft has come to a complete halt and the captain has turned off the seatbelt sign.
Master caution, anti-ice.
Start the APU. Start APU. Start the APU.
Starting APU. 3 minutes.
So I have landed and get our master car. And there is one more plane landed right after me, and that's nice. Lights and doors.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived at our destination. On behalf of the captain and
Lights
crew,
and doors.
thank you for flying with us today and hope you will join us again.
Lights and doors.
Check. Cabin crew, disarm doors and cross-check.
Cabin crew, disarm doors and cross-check.
Doors disarmed. APU on the bus.
Cabin crew, doors may be opened.
Ladies and gentlemen, the door is open. Please make your way to the exit and ensure you have all your personal items and carry-on luggage.
And let me end the flight here. End the flight, and let's see the report. The report says 230 points I got. You made a very nice landing and all that. So and so, blah 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 blah. But I didn't get the pictures arrival time as due to the being late, little late. Yeah. So perfect flight, no problems, and very satisfied passengers. You landed at a scheduled airport, and I got this flight and nothing bad other than that. I have arrived little slightly late, so I'm going to record this flight, and like this way one more flight has been done, and now it is not yet over. More fun is coming up with my co-pilot. I hope it will stop you. No, don't. Now I am not sure if it will stop or not responding. See, now start responding. At least I am glad that my FS passenger, my flight has been recorded. Yes, that's a big thing for me, and that increased my number of flights and flying hours. But I am not worried. I have lots of points for that, but flying hours counts. Yeah, it is going to fatal error. No, yeah. So too many clicks. I did few clicks before and now this click everything messes. There are so many software and all that and all that messed up together this everything, and it will of course it is going to not respond and fatal error. It will give fatal error, not responding and all that. I wish I could have shown you the securing the aircraft procedures and shutdown procedures and all that, but unfortunately it hanged. But I hope that you guys have enjoyed my approaches and landing and all that. I hope you, and that's the nice thing that one aircraft was there landed by after me. And if we check on here, yeah, oh no, there is one more aircraft landed. And if I check optimize, yeah, okay, they were perhaps virtual aircrafts. Yeah, I'm not sure how they are coming, those traffics. Though here, if I check on a map, I have landed here. Only one arrival. There is only one arrival and nothing else. And but I'm not sure how I am getting all those. Okay. Anyway, let me close that. I am not sure. I don't have those planes, means virtual airline planes and all those. I don't have. But still it coming up, and I hope that you enjoyed the show and my approach and the communication with my co-pilot and interacting with each other, doing the things. I hope you in all as a complete package you enjoyed the show. See you next time again. Be with me whenever I do, and hope you will enjoy again further. If you want to do flight with me, just join me someday, sometime, and let's do it. Thanks for watching, and be safe, be healthy, be happy, and take care of yourself. See you next time. Bye bye. Take care of yourself. Have a good day. It stopped responding. Okay. Got hanged.